Hey y'all, welcome back. I just want to say that this is a delicious recipe. Please forgive me for my attitude. It's a little bit on the side. Also, I wanted to say that this video is in collaboration with Sam and Cat. Woo woo! If you have not checked out their channel, please check out their channel. I will link it below. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Hey, so I'm not in the best of moods right now, so it's kind of hard to get in the groove. Shouldn't have recorded, but it's okay. I needed to do it anyway. Kind of gets me out of my evilness. Anyway, so I have the this recipe that I'm going to make, the sun-dried tomato. I will have it linked below. It's out of the Half-Baked Harvest book, the Supper Simple. And so I'm going to make that. And that's going to be it. So here's the recipe that we are going to make. Sun-dried tomato turkey meatball bake. So I've got turkey and have Italian sausages that I'm going to mix together just because I think it would taste better. You'll need basil, sun-dried tomatoes, Italian season I have. It asks for dried oregano, and it also asks for something else. But anyway, this is what I have. This is what I'm going to use. I'm a saucy person, so I got 2 jars of sauce, ricotta cheese, garlic cloves, crushed red pepper, some crushed tomatoes, and then of course salt and pepper. And we're going to mix these two together, and then this with the ricotta cheese. And here is all the 3 eggs. I haven't got those out of the refrigerator yet, but I'll type all this in the description box. But this is what it's going to turn out. So let's get to mixing this and preparing the meatball. I'm sorry about that first clip. I didn't realize the TV was so loud. Also, I hate that I was in a foul mood because now I'm in such a good mood, and I'm like, April, you should have been a little bit more happier and cheery, but I wasn't. Oh, don't pick on my dishes either. Sometimes you just deal with what you have, and it's like, do you buy all new dishes because you're so far away from home, or do you just buy the cheap stuff? Y'all, I have to tell you why I'm sitting here trying to organize the camera. Make everybody sick. This pasta dish was absolutely amazing. I was so impressed, and even all my coworkers really, truly enjoyed it. So I hope you guys do make it. Make sure you don't leave the paper in there. I just want to reach to this camera and say, April, snap out of it. I'm so sorry, y'all. Please don't hold this against me. But sometimes you're in that mood and it's so hard to get out of it. I'm so sorry. Okay, so it said to the turkey, we're going to add, I don't have Parmesan cheese, but we're going to add all this ricotta. It said 3/4 of a cup. It's not even a full cup in here. If I can get it open. It's a new way to open a ricotta cheese. Oh, wow, I'm taking my time to scrape out that ricotta cheese. See what happens when you're in a piss poor mood? You can't even get the ricotta cheese to open right. Anyhow, I did not add the 3 eggs, and my meatballs were just fine. So you don't have to add the eggs. Set a teaspoon of oregano, but we're going to use Italian seasoning. Let's just unscrew it. Oh, it's really packed in there, isn't it? Y'all, listen very carefully to what I'm fixing to say. A whole clove of garlic. Let me wash my hands. Did you hear it? A whole clove of garlic. So 1 clove of garlic minced in here. It's not a lot, is it? pepper.
Y'all, let me tell you, if it could go wrong this day, it went wrong. The John Brown batteries in the salt grinder were completely dead. I was just like, oh well, this is what I get for being in a piss poor mood.
A salt meal, not pepper meal. That's plenty of salt. Okay, now we're just gonna, say with your hands, mix it up. Mix all this up. We're gonna mix all this up. I forgot to add the sun-dried tomatoes, so let me add that in there.
Maybe this video is more for commentary because I couldn't even get the sun-dried tomatoes open.
And it said a
child of mercy. Why was I reading the directions? Y'all know I don't follow them anyway. I ain't followed them yet. And I'm looking for, it said a amount.
A quarter cup. I got these julienne, so therefore I'm not gonna chop them.
Oh, if I had heavier dishes, my bowl wouldn't lift up.
Okay, now I'm gonna roll balls. I need to get approximately,
oh, April, it did say you need approximately 16 balls. I was too pissy to read it properly. Anyway, I don't know how many balls I got, but I got plenty.
Size balls. Baking dish is where they're gonna go.
Bowl 3 of meatballs.
See what happens when you don't follow directions? You get a lot of meatballs, and I got a lot of meatballs.
Plus, it's 2 packages of meat, not just 1.
This is what you call a lot of meatballs. Wowzers. I was not expecting that many, but okay, it is what it is. We might have to cook them in sessions, but it'll be all right. We'll get it turning out just great. Oh, I need to clean my oven out, but this is my little oven, and we are going to preheat it to 375, which is about where it's at. And it said just about 10 minutes, but it takes a little bit for this to warm up. So I'm going to put them in there anyway, but I only have the, I might be able to make it work. I have this rack as well. No, I'm not. Okay, only 2 pans will be able to go. I am only able to get 1 pan, so 50 hours later, they'll be done. It did say to drizzle some of the olive oil over the meatballs. I did not do that in the big pan. Oh boy, this is tedious. That's why I probably didn't do it.
Oh, but if I didn't have that stinking attitude, I might have could have read the directions properly and followed them a little bit more to the T. I mean, we are talking about April here. She doesn't follow any directions. Again, they were outstanding.
Okay, now it says to combine all the other ingredients in a bowl. So that's what I'm going to do, but I need to mince up these. I'm also going to add some of these sun-dried tomatoes, and I'm also going to add some crushed red tomatoes, but it says to put it all in one pot. I don't think I have anything big enough to do that, so I may have to like heat the sauce, kind of cook the noodles, and then put it in a baking dish and finish baking it with the fresh mozzarella on top of it, but we'll see how it goes. So right now I'm just going to combine all this into a bowl and mix it together. It smells really good, and this isn't even cooked yet. Well, George, I didn't record this part, but I just took the uncooked pasta and poured it into the sauce because it said to like put the meatballs in a pan and then pour the sauce and the noodles over it, then gently stir. I'm gently on nothing, so therefore I went ahead and added the pasta to the sauce, because if I don't do that now and I go to mix it up, I'm going to shred the meatballs, and we should have just had ground turkey and Italian sausage. But anyway, this is going to go in here, and then I'm going to put the meatballs in a pan, cover it with the sauce, and then bake it in the oven like it says for 40 minutes or until the pasta and meatballs are completely done. But I'm going to let my meatballs cook a little bit longer in the oven. I have these two pans. I'm not sure. I just don't think it... Here's one pan of meatballs. They look pretty good. I just don't know that it's all going to fit in one pan. I mean, I can make it work probably, don't you reckon? Anyway, we're going to see. I got the other two pans of meatballs in there cooking, and then I thought about tossing them like gently in this sauce, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough mozzarella if I were to do two pans. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I don't know how good you can see in there. Let me open the door. Oh, it's fogged up. But anyway, they look really good. So these have about 10 minutes. I'm going to let them cook for 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to take them out. I bought the mozzarella already pre-sliced, so therefore I don't have to slice it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and start dicing up the basil. I might should put this back in the refrigerator because it's pretty near warm, but it's okay. All right, so we're going to just jelly in the basil. Because we're going to mix it in with it, and then we're going to use it to garnish as well. Oh, I should have saved a leaf. This will work. I'll put that for decoration.
Don't worry. The leaf never went on there for decoration. I forgot and left it in the refrigerator wrapped up in a napkin.
Okay. Ta-da! Just going to give a little sprinkle of basil in. Stir. Waiting for those other meatballs. I think I'm going to go ahead and take them out. They got about 8 minutes. So I only wanted to cook for 5, so that's 3 more minutes. But I'm going to take them out and pour them in here. Let me grab those real fast. It said do not turn the oven off. So y'all don't turn your ovens off. I just cranked mine back up. Mine will only go for an hour at a time. So throw these in here. Get that juice, aka grease. Flavor. That's where the flavor's at, y'all.
Oh, I about lost his hand. Pay attention. I about let it go.
That? Let me try this one. Remember, these are not completely done. Okay? We're just going to stir it in there. Now I'm going to attempt to pour it in that one pan. I might have to go get more mozzarella if I have to make 2 pans. Move all this out of the way. What do you think? Is it going to fit or no? Who's betting? She's a hefty pot. Oh! Pasta meatball. That was a big one too, wasn't it? All right, so it says to place the mozzarella on top and then cover it with tin foil and then bake it for 40 minutes. That's what we're gonna do, and pray it doesn't leak out everywhere. Well, now that it's pouring, oh, I thought I got all this up, but I didn't. Haha. I think this is gonna make a mess in my stove, y'all. All right, fresh mozzarella on top. I don't know. I think it said there was 11 pieces in here. Oh, I could have made 2 pans. Maybe I should. I really should make a shallow pan. Let me see what I'm working with here. I'm going to put some in here. We'll dig from this side. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? You gotta admit. I think so too. Alrighty. Let's put it in the oven. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. You gotta bake it in the oven for 40 minutes. Tin foil over the top. Oh, that's hot. Put tin foil over this one. This one's not hot. It's warm. Okay, I'll wait for the other one to come out before I put this one in. It has 10 minutes left. I'm going to take the, ooh, it is doing my favorite thing, sizzling. Ooh, George, you see that? That got my hand cut off in there. I'm going to take this off. Listen to that sizzle. Oh, it sounds so good. All right, just want to brown the cheese a little bit so that lasts a little 10 minutes. There you have it. It looks really, really good. Oh, let me sprinkle some basil on top. I'll take the other pan to work that's in the oven now, and yeah, the noodles are done. So, all right, I'm going to dig in once it sits. It said to let it sit 5 minutes. This is the one for work. I'm going to leave in there a little bit longer just to get the cheese a little browner. But, oh my gosh, guys, it is so good. I never follow a recipe to the T, but I really like this. I'm not sure I would have liked the eggs or the balsamic vinegar in there, but oh my land, so good. So, I apologize for not being myself. I had something on the brain, and, you know, things just kind of wasn't going the way I wanted them to go. But anyway, I hope the meal turned out good. So I hope this video put a smile in your heart and some yummy in your tummy. You know, sometimes when we are in our moods, it's just I go to cooking because it mellows me out. It takes me to my happy place. So let me know if you guys do that. Like, what takes you to your happy place once you've reached that point? Where do you go to find your calmness? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love for you to subscribe and join my family, my YouTube family, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.